ERB sports fans and sports card fans out there everywhere, especially IndyCar fans, you're going to want to see this PSA reveal. Stay tuned. Let's get into it. Welcome back in, everybody, ERB sports fans and all sports card fans all around the world, especially racing fans. Like I said, we have a very, very special PSA reveal today. This one took a little bit longer than I expected. I submitted this one under the special. It was like $15.99 a card, 12 cards in the order. It took just over a month and a half to get back to me, roughly. I think I submitted it on April 30th. I want to say they got it on April 30th, and I got it back yesterday on June 14th. So it's about 45 days. Anyway, got one baseball card in here. It is a Logo Fractor edition that I got in a break, of all things. Yes, I know ERB Sports did breaks, right? Well, I did a few. Most of them were with my Fanatics free dollars, the Fanatics Live app. But then again, this one was a Logo Fractor break. Got the Cleveland Guardians that one time for a whopping total of, I think, $15 total. And ended up getting a Bo Naylor. I know he hasn't had the greatest season, but, you know, he could be good someday. He's a catcher for the Guardians. Anyway, numbered 1 out of 99, and it got a PSA 10. Camera just doesn't do this justice. Like, this is a beautiful looking card. Love the way these cards look. Never get sick of those. But anyway, that's the only baseball card in the order. It got a 10. And then the rest of these are the NTT IndyCar series, the Parkside product. Many of these are autos, and there's one non-auto in here. A lot of people are probably curious, how are these going to grade? Should you grade these? Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, because I like the series. There were 350,000 people that attended the Indy 500 that like the series, or they just like the event. The ratings on TV are up. They just got a new sponsor, and I would say sponsor, but a new network to cover the racing. We'll get into that in a separate video. And then the drivers, they're all on-card autographs. So what's not to love about that? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So I got 3 Pato Awards. You would think Pato Award, very, very good driver, having a pretty rough year, only has one kind of gifted win that he got. I thought I would do better on these. Honestly, I submitted the Patos thinking I would get a 10 on at least one of them, but I didn't. I got a 9, an 8, and a 9. So, Pato Award, I'm 0 for 3, but I've got 2 more there in my next order, so maybe I'm going to go 0 for 5, or we're going to turn the tide and we're going to get 2 10s. You just never know. The other thing I will say, the flow line issue, or whatever that issue is, with a little whoosh mark, oh man, it's a little crappy on the video quality there. Too much glare. I've got these ring lights that can't really get them right. But anyway, sorry about that. I'll try to be a little bit more on an angle. But anyway, the flow line issue that we've seen in many, many of these cards recently, it's there on a bunch of these. You can barely see it. If it was a darker card, I think you could see it definitely. This one doesn't seem to have... Yeah, it does right there. A little disappointing there. And then this other one, it's on this side now on this one. So I expect, honestly, PSA, I know you guys just recently switched your slabs. You were touting them as the greatest thing ever. Jeff Wilson probably made a podcast about it. Yeah, he probably did, actually. But you know what, guys? It is what it is. If they're going to change it out, they're going to make a wholesale change to everybody. So don't squawk. You can squawk, but don't expect them to treat you any differently than any of their other customers. So does it bother me a little bit? Do I really, really care if it doesn't damage the card? I mean, the only thing it damages is the eye appeal of the holder. Just a little bit. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for, if the card was dark, let's go ahead and check this one. Yeah, it's on there too. It's right there. I mean, it's probably on every single one of these. So, like I said, it is what it is. Are they going to change it for one customer? No. But if it's across the board and they have millions of these, well, they're either going to get sued, which I doubt, or they're going to have one big felled swoop where they're going to say everything between this serial number and that serial number, ship them in and we'll change out the holders for you. But right now, they're not going to do that. So anyway, next up, we got a Scott Dixon. This one got a 9, unfortunately. Really disappointed it got a 9, but I wasn't surprised because the back was way off centered. When I sent that in, I was like, I don't know. But hey, I got some pretty cool Scott Dixon PC cards. I've got a PC card in a numbered out of 10 in an auto. I'm going to keep that one. That one's not gradable at all. I'd probably get a PSA 7. It's got a lot of whitening on the corner, but this one just seemed to be the only issue was centering. So anyway, Scotty D, 6-time series champion, maybe 7-time series champion eventually. We'll see. Next, we got the Indy 500 winner. This is Joseph Newgarden, Joe Newgarden. Go watch the 100 Days to Indy special on Netflix. That just comes out today, June 15th. Go watch it. Pretty good series. I think, again, that one had a little flow line issue right there on that corner of the card. You really can't see it unless you hold the light right. Then you can see it there. But anyway, that one got an 8. I'm a little disappointed in that. I don't know why this one got an 8 compared to some of the other ones I sent in that did much better, because everything after this is a 10. So whatever. Got an 8 on the Joe Newgarden. I didn't see anything obvious here, but whatever. Again, pretty happy with that one overall because it still is a Joe Newgarden. He's a 2-time Indy 500 champ and a 2-time series champ now. So that one's going to do pretty well long term. Probably hang on to that one for a while. So next we got Colton Herta. Colton Herta's a fan favorite, kind of. He was a bit of a hothead. Another one with a flow line issue right here with the little slab issue. But this is an auto. Got a 10. Pretty happy with that one. Next, we got Scott McLaughlin. He was the pole sitter. He looked like he was going to win the 500. Another one with a flow line issue here. That's really disappointing. The more you kind of look at that, you're just like, guys, come on. These are literally in the worst spot on every single card. I mean, I wouldn't care if it was down off the card or whatever. It's just disappointing. You spend $16 on it and you can't even get that right. But whatever. This one's numbered out of 49. It is numbered 17 out of 49 on the Scotty Mac. The Thirsty Threes got a blue PSA 10 here. Pretty happy with that one. Nice one. I'm going to hang on to that one too. I don't think I'm going to be in any hurry to sell that unless he wins a title. He was very close to winning the 500 this year, although Newgarden was close and O'Ward was close. I could have gone either way here. I literally have an Indy 500 champion in waiting amongst my submission here, because Scott Dixon finished 3rd. Colton Herta was up there till he crashed. We had Joe Newgarden up there. We had Pato up there. We had Scott McLaughlin up there. We even had Alex Palou up there for a little bit. He wasn't up there a ton, but he didn't win either. So anyway, but next we do have an Alex Palou. This one is out of 49 again. This one is also a PSA 10 on the auto Alex Palou. This one's 37 out of 49. Pretty happy with that one. Another one, 2-time series champ, gonna win the 500 someday, has to win the 500 someday. You just got to believe it, unless he goes to Formula One. And if he does go to Formula One, you know what? You're going to want to hang on to this card, because I'm pretty sure this is kind of like a rookie card. So I'm happy with that one out of 49. Next one is another Alex Palou. This one reminds me, I was watching the King Golden, not really documentary, but the show on Netflix the other night called King of Collectibles. And they had somebody with a T206 Wagner. I didn't realize at first that this card is literally a sort of paying homage to the T206 Wagner. It's a mini card. It's kind of old school, but then you flip it over and it's got the same color back as the T206 Wagner with literally the same way that card presents itself. But anyway, this is the Americana insert by Parkside, and this one got a PSA 10. So I don't know how many people are going to grade these, but right now, these 3... these are all pop ones. I'm the only one that ever submitted any of these cards. Now, I'm not the only one that will probably get a 10. I still have another one of these in my possession. I might submit another one. Right now, I've got it listed raw on eBay. I've got 2 more of these. If I know that they're going to gem well, I'm going to send in another one. So we'll see. But right now, I got the only one in the PSA 10 of the Americana. I've got that listed on my eBay store. So if you want that, go ahead and place... I don't want to say place a bid, but go ahead and buy it if you want it. And the last 2 cards, these are probably destined for the PC. Yes, you know what we have here. These are Mrs. ERB Sports' favorite driver, Elio Castro Neves, who really, I think by this point, is only going to run the Indy 500 going forward. So, but these are both out of 49, numbered 12 and 13 out of 49. Not a car number or anything like that, but 12 and 13 out of 49 on the Elio on-card auto, and they both got PSA 10. So what a way to finish the order. Like I said, overall, if you're an IndyCar fan, this is the order for you. If you're not an IndyCar fan, well, you're missing out, man, because this series is fantastic. And for the order, 7 gems and 5 others with 2 8s and 3 9s. That's pretty typical. But could I crack these and resubmit them? Sure. Should I? I don't know. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks again for watching. Everybody like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Stay tuned for more content as always, and I will see you in the next video.